There are creatures that survive not because they are strong, but because almost no one ever notices them. They do not roar. They do not demand attention. They do not ask to be seen. And yet they outlive many of the giants that once ruled the sky. You think nature favors the powerful? Perhaps. You've misunderstood it from the very beginning. The one who lives in the dark. During the day, you could stand just a few steps away from it and never realize it's there. It remains still, like a dry branch, a patch of bark, a forgotten corner of the forest. But when night arrives, it awakens. This is the Eurasian Scops Owl, a tiny owl measuring only 19 to 21 centimeters, lighter than your morning cup of coffee. Its wings can expand up to half a meter, yet they produce almost no sound when it flies. Its gray-brown feathers carry patterns that mirror the texture of tree bark, allowing it to disappear even while standing in plain sight. It has no massive claws, no intimidating presence, no thunderous call. So how has it survived for millions of years while stronger, faster species have vanished? In the power of not being seen. If other predators fight with noise and dominance, the Scops owl fights with silence. When threatened, it becomes perfectly motionless, tightens its body, narrows its shape, and turns into part of the tree itself. It doesn't run, it erases its presence. For this owl, survival doesn't mean defeating enemies. It means never becoming prey. In nature, the mighty may collapse from exhaustion, but the wise survive by understanding when to appear and when to disappear. This isn't weakness. It is an ancient form of intelligence. A mirror for the modern human. We live in an era where everyone wants to be seen. Louder voices, brighter images, constant appearances, as if visibility equals value. But the Scops owl chooses a different path. It doesn't chase the spotlight. It chooses the night, a place where no one expects it to exist. Its power doesn't come from size. It comes from not letting the world define its worth. Silence is not insignificance. Absence is not failure. Some beings remain unknown, yet stay alive far longer than those chasing recognition. The owl does not seek attention. It seeks freedom. The lesson it leaves behind. You don't have to be big to be strong. You don't have to be loud to be heard. You don't have to join every race to win. Sometimes, not participating is the smartest strategy. Sometimes, not appearing is how you endure. Sometimes, nobody knowing your name is exactly why you go further. The Scops owl does not teach us how to stand out. It teaches us how not to be swallowed whole. A question for you in your life. What forces make you feel like you must show up even when you don't want to? And if there were one thing you could let disappear today to become stronger tomorrow, what would it be? Leave your answer below. Who knows? Maybe silence is where your next chapter begins.